Hello everyone, I am so excited coming your way again. I am Mabel Obia Enim, a kidney cancer patient, and I would like to use this opportunity to thank God Almighty for giving us life, and also to my followers for joining me on my live stream and supporting me throughout. We are going to pick up from where I ended in my previous video, which was symptoms I experienced as a kidney cancer patient, adult Wilms tumor to be precise. If this is the first time you are joining me on this video, you can refer to my previous video on the symptoms I experienced as a kidney cancer. In the previous video, I ended on the symptoms I experienced as a kidney cancer patient, which was urinating blood with clots in it. I am going to talk about how I was finally diagnosed with kidney cancer. I wasn't diagnosed with kidney cancer straight away. I went to the hospital and I met the doctor. He asked me to do some labs and also go for an ultrasound right in their hospital. So after I got the results, I came back to him and he told me there was a mass in my kidney, my left kidney. In order to be sure, he asked me to go to a diagnostic center to do another ultrasound. And he gave me medications to take and I went home. I went to a diagnostic center that very day and I did the ultrasound. I sent the results to the doctor the next day and he told me there is still some mass in my left kidney. He told me I was very lucky their machine was able to detect little of the mass. That was why he asked me to go for another scan at a diagnostic center, and the scan shows that the mass on my left kidney was very big. He had to refer me to a bigger hospital. Before that, he told me I had kidney tumor. Upon hearing that, my mind went blank. I did not know what was happening next. He said, "My dear, are you listening to me?" I turned my head and I looked straight at his face. I couldn't nod my head or say anything because I was afraid the tears in my eyes would fall. He asked me again, "Which or Kolebu Teaching Hospital? Where should I refer you to?" In haste, I answered Rich because I heard rumors that when you are sick and you are sent to Kolebu, that will be the end of your life. But going through all these experiences, I realized you could die at any hospital because right beside me at Rich Hospital, people were dying. The doctor saw how scared I was and he told me I should not be scared because surgery could remove the tumor from my kidney and everything will be fine. I felt assured and I felt that it was going to be okay. So I gathered courage and I went home. I got home and told my parents what the doctor had said and the referral letter to Rich Hospital. I cried every day from then on because I was scared the surgery was going to kill me, and mainly because my family had no money for the surgery and it was going to be very difficult for me. I couldn't concentrate or eat anything, so I sent the referral letter to Rich Hospital. When I got there, I met the nurse in charge and he gave me an appointment date which was 1 month's time. And I asked myself, what will I be doing this whole month? I got home and told my parents I was given 1 month before I could see the doctor. They asked me why was I given 1 month because of how serious my case is. I do not blame them so much because in this country that I am, doctor to patient ratio is something I do not want to talk about. All I could do was to resort to my faith, moving from one church to another, hoping for a miracle to happen before I see the doctor. When it was finally time, I went back to the hospital. The doctor went through my labs and ultrasound results I had brought. He asked me to do kidney function test, liver function test, and other labs, and also asked me for an abdominal CT scan. I was asked to come in 1 week time with the results. I was referred to Uracare, a diagnostic center. I got their contact and I called to find the price of the CT scan. I was told it was going to cost me 1,500 Ghana cedis. I told my parents and they told me they cannot afford it. 1,500 cedis 2 years ago wasn't small money. I would like to use this opportunity to thank Franca and Desmond for raising that money for me to do the CT scan at that time. I got the results and I went to see the doctor. The doctor told me that the tumor has damaged my left kidney and they will have to perform a surgery to remove it. So he asked me if I had parents. I said yes. He told me to bring my parents the next time I was coming. It was a long conversation with the doctor. I didn't realize the seriousness of my case until I went with my parents. The doctor explained that the tumor had damaged my left kidney completely and they have to remove my left kidney alongside the tumor. He said that the tumor could be cancerous or not, so removing it is the only option now. At that moment, there was a lot going on in my mind. I couldn't answer or ask any question because I was grieving inside. My parents were also speechless because they didn't know the intent of the situation until the talk with the doctor. To top it all, I didn't know how we were going to afford the surgery. After the long conversation, the doctor asked me to do another CT scan, mainly for the surgery. And I said, why would they even ask me for another scan whilst I don't even know how I'm going to afford the surgery itself? God being so good, I was able to raise some money and did the CT scan. So I took the results back and I was scheduled for the surgery. Thank you so much for listening to me. I will be back with how the surgery went. Please continue to like, follow, and support me. Let's continue to create awareness together. Thank you. Bye bye.